nhớ rong sông chia tại nó cũng như giấy xong cũng rong chia hàng của ta lần trí này trong nụ nọ bé luôn trong Oroville bé mua chia bé chào nụ nọ yêu lưu cầu hình tu vẫn thi chua trong phá cầu cùng rong chia của ta lần trí này sợ đợi trong nụ nọ ở trong lần tàu ở trong này tôi có sai news report nhớ rồi trong nhà
đón show được cái đình trà sẽ đợi yếu thọ lúc xí hở lời tiền đó giờ này nó hậu thọ xí hở lời những biết thọ chờ ở bây giờ khả năng buồn thì béดูkeynote speaker ลูกน้อง
Thank you. Wisconsin. I would like to.
Now I'm on duty too. And then cut it. Yeah. Okay. You drink it? Yeah. Yes. Today, we are very grateful to our wonderful friends and neighbors among us. We're so very grateful for all that so many of you did in that secret war at Laos, supporting our nation back several decades ago. We also want to commend you on this 35th anniversary here and welcome you and want to wish you the very best on your Hmong New Year. Thank you very much and thank you for inviting me.
ทุกหน่อยจะอินนูของดวงยองอย่าในฐานะเดี๋ยวที่เนี่ยคนน้องนอนตัวที่ตัวจิตตองตัวชีหัวอย่างนี้ตัวตู้เนี่ยเอาขับกว่าตัวเจ้าที่เนี่ยคนตัวว่าที่แค่เป็นจอนะจะเป็นจอคือตียอดตัวเขารอเราเดียวแค่ยังตาจ่าแค่ตาจ่าเนาะเป็นจอนะอินนูจักแจ้งตัวไปให้ห้องจะจงจะได้ยังมั่วเป็นจอเนาะโอเคปกติไอ้นู่นน่ะอย่างนู่นอย่างคือตีเนาะเราเดียวตอนน้อยเป็นจอผู้ต้องที่เป็นโจนะที่กับเป็นจากที่มุ่งเนี่ยเขาเราเวลเราเนี่ยเขาที่ตัดจัดเนาะก็ต้องมาเกณฑ์นักการยงตัวชงเชียนเนาะจะตัวจันทายเราจะคือจะตีตัววชีตัวที่มุ่งขึ้นเขาลุ้นแค่เป็นโจนะเราก็จะได้ตัวได้โมโหอันนี้ตัวนี้นะก็ต้องมาเกณฑ์นักการยงนะให้รู้แค่เป็นโจนะไก่แค่เป็นโจได้แค่เป็นโจหูแต่เป็นโจหูจะเด้อโจเรา
Chéo lúc bắt đầu phải dành được behind you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So let it go. Let it go.
Bây giờ thời do bây giờ elect official lu nọ trâu bây giờ chia tới nhiều do trâu cổ tới California mong chia tới nhiều do trâu hậu trâu Oroville California.
Welcome everyone. Please welcome all of the veterans as well with the VIP honorary guests here today. Please give them a round of applause.
Lưu sư thời nó là đi trong trai này bên họ chờ ta trò bây giờ hôn chung bây giờ VIP bây giờ elect official bây giờ là một bây giờ do trò hậu lúc chế VIP nào bây giờ là bị cái họ ceremony bây giờ chia thì của đi tôi cùng mấy đứa này.
Thank you that you all are here today. Please find your seats. We will start our ceremony in a little bit.
Dùng chia dùng nói cho illusion chia của chia là một đi để nó bây giờ là bên về东西แต่是要illusion chia của không có bên của chỉ trường là do anniversary of 35th year Hmong in America.
This year marks the year of our 35th year in America, in Hmong in America. This is a great day to celebrate and come together for our new year.
họ ở dùng chia chấp lời thì họ cũng nói bên mua chỉ họ bây giờ thấy do chừng cái cơ xứ cái chừng mua do nó chứ này cả của nhau là Washington DC tôi cũng có bên họ lên đỡ xứ bên chừng mua đỡ nung chừng cái của nhau thằng là tàu ba cái hàng những mốc nhớ rồi sao đây thì là chùa tôi cũng tàu bên hú nọ thì
Today is a great day. Not only do we have our elected officials here, we also have friends who have supported us through the Hmong all the way from Washington here with us today.
thì họ nên ngồi xuyên để thì thật là biết có VIP họ nên ra lên chơi là tận đâu nè đó là dầu thu về nó một tí là còn về đó thì chung chay là bây giờ họ chờ này cho điều gì sẽ được biết là sẽ được là sở thì là một hậu cho biết lúc đấy chờ nó còn national anthem
I would like to invite everyone to please stand up and join us to sing the national anthem.
thì nó cũng thọ chờ nên sợ tí những ít liền cho rồi bé cùng rồi bé ra national anthem do tôi nhà của ca thủ được tế chờ. Welcome to the Northern California Hmong New Year Festival. Celebrate 35th anniversary of Hmong in America and to celebrate the beginning of the Hmong New Year tradition.
Trong chia tỏ giải này chúng mình sẽ từ đầu bây giờ chia bây giờ Northern California Hmong New Year Festival. Trong gì nào mù bây giờ ban thái ở yếu là cái chia bây giờ huống cầu Hmong lì xia yếu là làm mong cho bây giờ đời sai.
Please welcome our dance team gonna open New Year this year is Go Hmong Lì Họ chờ Go Hmong Lì
of Hmong American communities' existence across the country, our presence remained unknown to the majority of the Americans as a result of the unpopular conflict in Southeast Asia and the secrecy surrounding the Hmong's role.
tàu bé châu từ sông nó là để cái tiếng đừng trả sự đời để chỉ bé hãy đừng mong chừng chỉ tôi ấy hãy đừng và tin đừng bao do từ bé cho lúc xe lúc gì và tàu là một ba tết chơi cả nó thì tàu giá tàu là của nhau tàu xa Southeast Asia của bé hồ secrecy surrounding Hmong role là bé khó của bé là một ba tết chơi cả của tin đừng dạng chỉ bao giờ này.
From 1961 to 1975, the Hmong were recruited by the U.S. Central Intelligence CIA to fight as its irregular forces.
Xin đi xong ít của trâu cho ít cho ít cho của xa cho chi bé hãy nâng mong thì ra cái ba là một recruit có ba thế chơi cả nó nhớ trâu hậu của U.S. Central Intelligence Agency lấy nhớ trâu xử lý sự hậu và tế kiểm lo chẳng nhớ ít lúc tế chơi của nhớ trâu họ hậu đôi đa.
In the neutral kingdom of Laos, against communist expansion in Southeast Asia, when the U.S. pulled out of Vietnam, they also left Laos, leaving the Hmong at the mercy of the new communist regime.
Thầu mong tàu là cùng trâu tế chơi cả là nhớ trâu tỏ cá xuống cha cho chi và tế chơi cả nó chỉ đi tàu thị cho cá là cho tu trò lấy cho kế ba lò lỡ giờ đi đó thầu nó là thế chỉ mong nhớ trâu đỡ nhớ là lấy cho the communist regime sai tệ nhớ trâu họ xa tế chụp lòng.
Thousands of Hmong families made the exodus out of Laos into Thailand to escape the retribution. From there, we resettled in the United States and other countries.
Giờ đi nó thầu đi đỡ lỡ bé mong thì đi tua nhớ rồi tế chơi cả nó trâu chúa xìa vào trời. In late 1975, the Hmong refugee family settled in the United States was former Laotian General Vang, who was the official contract with the CIA.
Nhớ cho ít thanh cho bùa xa cho chi từ thơ chế nên và tơ trò là nhớ cho họ tế thì mình cả nó do này phong và bỏ và nếu tôi do từ thơ CIA là cha bá lỡ tế thì mình cả.
Butte County has been home for the Hmong community for over 2 decades.
Butte County tôi là do khởi chơi nhớ cho bé cho hai người Hmong muốn tôi đi nên cầu được xong rồi.
The first Hmong family settled in Oroville was in 1985. Today, Butte County has home to more than 3,000 Hmong residents.
Thơ chế nên hai người Hmong là nhớ cho họ Oroville. Tôi xong ít thanh cho bùa ít cho chi. Lúc nào Butte County tôi là khởi chơi nhớ cho bé cho hai người Hmong muốn tôi đi bé phá tờ lên.
A lot of Hmong children are born and raised here, and Butte County will be home for them for many generations to come.
Butte County nhớ phải chơi cho bé cho hai người Hmong là nhớ một lần đấy. As for the purpose of the Hmong New Year, it was traditionally a time of rest and gathering, following the harvest season, a time for Hmong people to start new lives and new beginnings in welcoming the new year.
Ở thiên được chia với nhau từ bé hai đường Hmong giờ lối chơi ở bé sò thiết lò cổng là nhỏ của kề chỉ ta lên đỡ xứ giờ ít lối chơi của tàu cá bé tàu mua với chợ phong chợ lồng thầu ta là lỡ đi lên đó này cúi giờ ít lối chơi bé là bí khó chia bí lú ở sông chia thiên dạng chia rồi bé từ bé hai đường Hmong.
Hmong New Year traditions follow the customary ritual of playing Hmong ball tossing game, since it symbolizes good health, luck, and fortune, but most importantly, an initiation of courtship for the young people to start a new life together.
Bé hai đường Hmong là lúc chia với nhau là do lon thía cho cái là một xin thía là một bó cái bó này bé hai đường Hmong giờ ý giả của rồi bé có bên trường để mua sao mồng rồng rồi bé cái chỉ ta lên nữa nếu cô trường chén hàng tiền cho túi cho xài cô mua xe hở lên lấy cô tàu lò cổ của cái thiên là một thía có là một shippo.
Now, with that being said, the theme of this year is celebrating the 35th anniversary of Hmong in America. Let's all welcome that. What a celebration. Give a round of applause to that.
Họ bên bên tên đó thì show nó giờ chỉ cốt lọ bây giờ anniversary bé tiêu chí show bé hai Hmong tua trầu tới America nó là. On behalf of the Lao Veterans of America, Inc. of Northern California chapters and the Hmong community of Oroville, we would like to welcome all of you and thank you for taking your time to be here with us today. Thank you for that. Please give big round of applause for everybody who can be here with us today.
bây giờ ô tô phía cho hạt tiền đi处理处理东都被讲了喏，ô tô能到hạt tiền đi到多十年都十后，也了讲都被喏。First and foremost, we would like to thank our great leader, the Honor Hmong leader, Praya Narapramak, Major General Vang, who cannot be here today, but on his behalf, his son Vang is here today with us.
我哋出嚟俾妥，我之後就俾要攞，啲俾條推裝就俾喺你夢呀，要攞話bỏ，lúc đó tôi chỉ tàu thì chỉ đi tu nè，đi tu và giống và tôi cho nó俾lúc đó thì thọ俾một thì nó sẽ tỏใจvà giống và.
He has taken his time from his busy schedule from a larger Hmong community elsewhere and traveled all the way from Fresno County to join us today.
We would also like to thank you, the following significant individual, for committing your family time to join our celebration today. And we would like you to stand up for recognition when we call your name, and you are very important that you are here with us today. So first on our list that we like to thank to is the Honorable Congressman Volleys Hergers. Please stand up and give him a big round of applause.
Butte County Board Supervisor Bill Connelly.
And we'd like to thank you, Councilman Art Hartley. We'd like to thank you to Bob Shanky of Feather River Park and District, representing the city of Oroville.
In continuation, Thermalito Union School District Superintendent Julian Diaz.
We also would like to thank you to Oroville Police Department Sergeant Vanessa Purdy. We also would like to thank you, member of the Air America Association, which includes former U.S. Air Force, the Reverend CIA, and the civilian pilot. We are grateful to have Mr. Gene Hammer here today with us today. And a very important person with us today, not just for the great city of Oroville, but we'd like to thank you to Chief Bill Legrone. Chief Bill Legrone.
We would also like to thank our non-profit and governmental organizations.
Non-profit. And one more person on our important, very, very important list is former Butte County Supervisor Vivian Myers. Please stand up. We also like to thank you for all the businesses that help us and make this event possible today. So please give them a big round of applause. Business.
We would also like to thank all of our sponsors and volunteers.
And we would like to thank you very much to all of the organization, government, non-profit, all of the agencies that contribute to help the Hmong people and Hmong community in Butte County. Please give them a big round of applause.
And our great community leaders, we don't want to forget them, and who they are here with us today. Please give them a round of applause too.
Thank you. Now, Lao Veterans of America, Inc. of Northern California, found in 2001, served over 5,000 Hmong Lao veterans family from Stockton to Eureka. May I ask all of you to please stand up, and I would all please to take a moment and so honor member our family, relative, friends who have lost their life during the secret wars in Laos. Please take a minute to remember them. Please stand up.
We are here today dedicating this moment to remember the men, women, and children who have lost their lives in the secret war in Laos from 1960s to 1975. For the men, Hmong, Lao Mien, Kamu, and Americans, you are our family and friends. We will never forget those who have sacrificed and dedicated their lives to protect the name of freedom and democracy. Most of us may not know the true horrors of war and the ultimate sacrifices you've made, but many of us do cherish the value of freedom that's given to us. The best word to put it all together is the famous phrase which states, "For those who fight for it, life has a meaning. The protected will never know."
Thank you very much. You may have a seat. Nụ nọ là bé tua cục của kề thiên là muốn gió cho bé hai đừng hông thiên gió của tàu ta cho xìa là một tí thái lúc thế trong lò thêm một lần cho xìa là một tí thái đã chỉ lý xong trâu trâu cho xong ít xí cho của xa cho chi trâu chó chỉ đừng lấy chó tút lấy chó con địa lấy chó family là một trâu hai đừng lo hai đừng miên hai đừng thâm u thiên hai đừng American của là tàu mua là lúc đừng thế cho xìa cho là một bộ nhỏ trâu lúc xìa tới trâu cho cái yêu thân là freedom and democracy bé mua nhỏ đầu điện nụ nọ giờ lý nó thọ kia bút đầu lỡ kia cho cái của lỡ tàu tí thái chú trò nữa đừng chỉ hỏi ít kho của bây giờ nó cá tàu lý thì nó họ nói ít kho về cái thái bút đầu. Before we start the speech and for our important speaker today, we'd like to welcome our singer of the day. Please welcome Tia.
đầu Ted ba bên tụi MC ở trường học mua răng cao nọ bút được cụ tiếng là để chúng tôi Ted thì cụ trường học mua răng cao nọ bút đầu nên chúng tôi tụi mong cái là gì nhưng mà thôi cho tao á.
Okay, those here, JJ, the ticket big, and go really quick, and we understand that our important VIP may not have time. So we're gonna start our speech.
In continuation, we would like to introduce and come up into stage President Zong Chia. Yeah.
You pen like that.
อย่าลืมว่าโอ้ที่เป็นปีนั้นทอดจะประธานรงเสียยาที่คณะบวชจะหลอกโกหกอุตุโจเราสุดเนาะ
So you want a manual.
他后边我上个特教，在干嘛个就那个运动路边那是考虑经常去考虑到，也考破边我种从来说都，那是的，是路是很主张，不能给各种各的农就被叫随便说被叫举行了，我那是的种然后被叫波从说都被共学共学我那种我路是很主张我那多我种到。
First of all, on behalf of the board of the organization and the organizing committee, I would like to thank you to all of the leaders, local and national, for taking your time to join us this morning to celebrate our 35th anniversary this morning.
ที่ว่าโจจ่อว่าจ่อ chapter นะว่านี่是的到古线路天啥呢ว่าเนี่ยนะจ่อตู้จ่อจ่อเป้ว่าเนี่ยนะ共地都上这种些แต่เป้就举行了ว่าเนี่ยนะนี่我做到ว่าเนี่ย到共地เนี่ย到啥所以说都多共ไม่ขนาด我เนี่ย是的จ่อว่าให้จุดที่จุดชัวเนี่ย所以说都要เป้จุดอะไรชื่อเหรอแต่กูว่าbây giờ đó nhóm số nó bây giờ số tu trong bộ phận khả năng của các số tu dùng xe ở đây trong để có thể trong công ty của chúng ta.
And also, I would like to thank you to all of the local Lao veteran chapters for contributing your team to help us here and make this event possible. There's no any better words to say than thank you, and we're always here together.
Để buổi trâu có bé khả năng của các số tu bây giờ đó đồng xe tới buổi trâu có gió số lúc agency nhớ có biếtเขาđi là sự lử lúcเขาđi được hóa chơi tên đó vấn đề tàu công ty thì ba bé chơi bên lúc cả gió chơi bên lúc chơi bên trâu còn là bé sẽ là gió nên tụi tiền chi thì đồng xe vấn đề sẽ là trâu.
And also those organizations locally and outside of the county, elsewhere, that are contributing your efforts to help us make this event possible, we would like to thank you as well.
Để thâu đi nào là để buổi trâu đồ gió tới cho để gió vào để làm paper để biết cảm thông số lúc cùng hậu nè để nhà nó nên sẽ là một số cái cùng tệ thiệt này nó do này sẽ là cụ xe lưu cái của ba b sẽ là số lúc con hồ để có và những gì để biết trong mông và nhớ của chính trạng thì có đi là ý chính trạng màu sắc của tiếp về nó số lúc số tu này sẽ là cụ tệ để vượt trong tàu của này sẽ là.
And moving on, I would also like to thank you to the local Hmong leaders and elsewhere that you groups have contributed and joined us this morning. We're grateful to have you here with us this morning as well.
Thâu đi nào là đủ của Uân Châu đâu ở bên cho khả năng của má cả tổng bộ ba lúc trước bên châu là si chú sinh Uân Châu đâu ở tu của má cả trồng tinh và khâu đi này lúc trước bên châu số nó do thế thiên thổ thì si bên cho má cả lọ chú si chú xua với sự đời những mối những đêm nhiều nụ nhiều nhiều nọ nhiều sáng nhiều tháng này họ cũng không là lọ chú đâu không lo thì si đông xía chú sinh còn cái do ở tu ba lúc trước bên châu nó bên sự đời nhiều ba của châu.
On behalf of the Lao Veterans of America Inc. and the Hmong of Northern California, please help me welcome Honorable Vang, please.
Thọ này sự đường bộ tin lần đó chờ một chỗ và sống và.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my father, Vang and the Hmong community in Northern California, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests from the federal, state, and county and local officials that come to join us today. My father, he could not come, but he do has a few words. They want I will read to you. Dear friend, I want to say a personal thank you to the event official for inviting my family and I to participate in the 2011 New Year celebration. I do deeply apologize for being unable to attend the Hmong New Year celebration in Oroville this year due to a very tight schedule. I hope to join next year's celebration with all of you. I want to thank all the supporters and volunteers for their help and time. And I also want to thank all the local, state, federal officials for your attendance and support in making this celebration and trial celebration possible. I wish everyone a happy new year and may the coming year bring you and your loved one good health and prosperity. As we look forward to the new year, let us reflect on all the happy and fun memories that we made in 2010. But let us also learn from whatever mistake we made so that we may improve and better ourselves as a citizen, as a community, and as a nation for the future. As Americans, we must never forget the values and principles that make our country, the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. We must uphold and defend our freedom, our liberty, and our democratic institutions, so that we may continue to shine as the big beacon of freedom for those people who have no freedom in other parts of the world. We stand united as one people and one nation to take on any challenge or threat that seek to destroy our way of life and what the United States represents and stands for, assuring the free world that justice will be delivered. Here at home, many of us affected by the current financial and economic situation. It affected all of us on a daily basis, making life very difficult. But as we have seen in the past and as history has shown, we have, as a people and a nation, overcome many obstacles and challenges, and I'm confident we'll overcome this storm as well. We must be patient as hard as it is, and we must have hope and faith that good things will come in the future. So in closing, please enjoy all the different festivities and the Hmong culture that will be ongoing this weekend, and may your time here be a memorable one. Nhớ hậu rõ ở Việt Nam thì nhớ ít sinh thật cả nó nè. Đi Nhật Bản lo cả tàu mua kế dòng xe, thì tàu pe chầu chi đôi sòng, lo tàu chợ pe chầu cái tiền mông, tàu nhau cái chợ nọ, pe tiền tu kỳ tu thầy, pe chồng hông sợ đời, còn tàu cẩn tàu, cho họ để cẩn doctor vào PhD pe, còn tàu chốt là tàu po tu, hay là lương là masterด้านหน้า master เราหมู่เตอร์ว่าเชื่อเลยเราก็ต้องพาตูโดยเฮียนอกจากเราเป้ก็ต้องตัวเกินเราว่าลาวลัวต้องว่าก็ลองนี่เป้เจ้าชี้ส่งนอก็ปล่อยให้เตี้ยด้านก่อนเต้าเราเป้ยังยังมุ่งเชี่ยกันเก่าด้านเนี่ยแต่ว่าลาวลัวเราเป้จะมุ่งเลยมุ่งเชี่ยกันเก่า hay ta đan hay tiểu có công ở lòng bây giờ nhớ tới chờ nó có tô cởi lót tới kế và men lót tới không chắc đi uốn nó bây giờ muốn có một xe cần gọi là kia rồi có một cái dòng xe nữa hay bây giờ suy xong nó bây giờ muốn có một cái và men lần tàu cơ nông nó họ chỉnh trang bây giờ nhớ tôi tới chờ nó bây giờ cứ tìm muốn sẽ tờ xí lô nó ít tuổi hài ít tuổi tầm lòngจะให้เด็กด้านเดี๋ยวครอบครัวแล้วก็เป้จะป้าเนี่ยเรากินนั่งอยู่ที่หม้อครอบครัวเลยก็อยู่ตั้งเนื้อตั้งตัวเราลงถ้าหล่ะว่าก็จะได้รู้นั่งนอปัวให้ตัวให้เด็กเป้จะเราห้ามูพอเรียให้ถ้าเราให้เราก็จิตวันให้ถ้าจิตก็ยกวันให้เด็กเป้รู้นั่งเนี่ยชื่อเนี่ยก็เราลงนะไอ้ก็เป้พงทั้งหมดตั้งใหม่ลีเป็นนอนที่พันลอยอย่าเป็นเตอร์ชิลูไอ้เป็นรุ่นนั่งห้องนอนร้อยรงอย่าเป็นก่อรงอย่าเป็นจิตเตอร์ชิลูไอ้เป็นเตมอเกชินเต่าชิตัวจะขนาดเจ้าว่าเราลุ้นเตจจะนั่งเงาเตจันใช้เป็นจมูกจีมอนตีทอกับเป็นจมูกห้องเสด็จเตอร์ชิลูนะน้องนอกับอินูจังแจ้งจะเป็นตัวหนุ่มโรงงานนอกับเป็นก่อมั่วจะต้นไทยรัวต้นเต่าป้อนเยอะป้อแค่หาตัวเต่าตัวลูกบ่เราอยากกินหลายยอดขนาดเขาจังแจ้งใจโรงงานนะใหญ่โรงงานตัวโอเคม้วนซึนแต่เป็นจมูกเสด็จตัวชินจีถึงอาจจะกินเต่าป้อนเยอะป้อนในอย่างว่าป้ายังป้าซื้อเราขนาดธรรมดายังเราถ้าเขายงเสียเกินควรซื้อเราเขาถ้าตัวเสียแท้นะไอ้ก็เกี่ยวกับพวกยืดเตื้อตัวมั่วกินชิ้นเต่าชิ้นตัวยังเขารู้เชิญนะเขากับเป็นจมูกเสด็จมั่วกินกลุ่มเตะก็ว่าจีเราก็ตัวมั่วกินชิ้นรู้หมูยัดตันเตะเสื้อนะนอกจากนั้นก็ว่าจะได้ไปกับตัวละตัวหลวงแล้วก็ตัววันเราหลวงต้องเขาเชิญนะให้แต่ยันนู้ตันเตะนะเนี่ยจะได้เตะกินละตัวหลวงยาวมูร้องไอ้จะได้บริจาคเราจะว่าตัวละตัวหลวงเราเนี่ยยอดก็ต้องเนี่ยตัวเตี้ยตะข้ามหมู่บ้านหมู่เจนะไอ้กูรู้นู่นนอนเนี่ยฐานะให้เจ้าปตามาจ้างเตออเมริกาที่จะตื่นก็เป็นเจ้าพงยืออเมริกาเขาโตก็รอเขาเป้าตัชีสามพอนแต่เป็นเจ้ามงเจ้ากูเตะหายตัวเป็นหลุดในเป็นเจ้าคือตีมงไอ้บริจาคเรากับเป็นยันจงแต่เป็นยันรู้เตะเชิญเรากับเป็นเตอจีลูอีตัวเตอฝืนอีตัวไอ้ว่าจีเราก็จะเดินเตะเป็นก้อนเป็นหน่วยเนาะไอ้เป็นหนึ่งไม่มงเนาะก็ตอนจ้ามูก็ร้องมูยัดตันเตะซื้อกูรู้นู่นนอตัวหายตัวนี้เป็นหล่อเนี่ยแต่ตัวว่านอซื้อไอ้บริจาคกับทรงเช็ดยาตัวตันเตนอกับเป็นจมูกเฉดตัวมุกกินนักขันยารองกับว่าเจียวตัวจิตสาเจียวกับตัวลูกเชียสาแต่ก็เป็นจมูกนอกับมุกเกี่ยวกับแมงมุมนะเอ็นยารองไอ้แต่เป็นปงเป็นลูกเตลูกเชนอตัวเป็นเจ้าชิชงวันจะลูกเตเชม้วนนุปงอย่าม้วนนุเตาก็จิตตัวไอ้แต่เป็นม้วนเจ้าตัวเตเชเขาจังแจ้งเจเขาอยู่ปงตัวเป็นปงเตเชละเป็นยังปงได้ดูหูเป็นจิตตัวไอ้พอthủ tiêu thì đứa để cho hai gia rong là nhà này thì gia rong rồi thì chỉ tao tôi phỏ thì mình cứ tin đó để qua đi trả là sẽ được cái kế tôi cởi tơ còn chơi nhát tết chờ nó ta hay tiền nút tết chờ nút từ nút tết chờ họ tiền tú để tên nó chum lo họ chơi còn tết chờ họ ta khao một ba nút tết chờ lo là bây giờ tàu một ba phát triển nào tết chờ lo còn và mình kia giờ hay tiền lo họ và khó tập bây giờ lo chỉ và khó tập bây là không nó có giờ luôn đó nữa cho họ lo nói giờ chứ là biết khôngไปเฉยเดี๋ยวพี่อยากให้จิตว่าจีแต่จิตตายเดี๋ยวเมื่อไอ้นู่นจะคือตีมรอเนี่ยจุดใจเป๊ะจะคือตีเนี่ยจะจะที่เป๊ะจะให้มุ่งรอจอละจุดที่พุทธเฉยแต่ข้างวันรอรอพัฒนาที่เฉยตื้อกูหลุนน้องว่าเป็นเราลงมาตอนนี้เฉยตื้อทอกับเฉยทั้งหมดกี่นักขันยาจงนะท่านพระท่านเป็นเนี่ยคนตัวจิตเตาไม่ชี้มาผมมองตัวลูกของหอนะ
นี่ปอกไปไหนด้วยไปน้อยไหนด้วยไปน้อยยออีได้วะทอเขียวเนี่ยมันจีเดียช่วงน้อยยังของกุตุระวัยยังมั่วท่านในพลว่าปอโอโรยลูกเก่านะหรือเที่ลูกยออีลูกเก่าเราหมดจงเราไปหายหนึ่งมงเขายอเขาตูเดโอโรยจีปงหัวมุตาอีเทียอีทีเขาน้อยยออีคอสเปเชียลไปว่าเรามัว commemorate ที่เรามุนยอดท่อไปจุดชี้ชงรุ่นหนึ่งมงยอดเต่าเตชเมกาส่งเจ้านะ
This banner right behind us on our stage here represents and symbolizes our 35th year anniversary here in the United States. And so that's a great honor to have this up here today. And what this represents, what you see on the very top is an umbrella. That's an umbrella that represents that General Vang Pao is the one who oversees the Hmong community and is one of our great leaders. And as you see on the very bottom where the words are at, you see a river. And that represents the prosperity that he has come to, him leading the way, and we're here. In continuation with our program, please help me welcome our next special keynote speaker today, who have always committed from his busy schedule to take part in our cultural event. All the way from Washington, he has helped and supported our Hmong. He's helped pass several bills in support of us. Representing the people of California's 2nd District, please welcome our Honorable Congressman, Wally Hergers.
It's great to be with you to celebrate the opening ceremony of the Hmong New Year. And what an honor it is to be here with General Vang Pao's son, to be able to sit next to him and be able to honor the General. General, thank you for making this occasion all the more special with the presence of your son, and also for all that the General has done for the Hmong community here in Northern California and all over the world. Your heroic actions and leadership during the secret war are outstanding and commendable. What a great celebration we are participating in today. The 35th anniversary of Hmongs in America. And what a better time to pay tribute to the Hmongs and American men and women who have fought so valiantly in the secret war of Laos. Not only were the guerrilla forces of Laos fighting for their own freedom, they also provided extraordinary assistance to the United States forces in Vietnam and surrounding areas. Because of the actions taken by the Hmongs, led by General Pao and the United States personnel 35 years ago, the United States and the Hmong people have developed a deep bond. As a result of their sacrifices, the Hmong people in America have been able to realize the freedom and liberty that they fought and died for in the secret war. Though these things were not attained in their native land, America's culture has been further enriched by the Hmong presence, beginning with the 30,000 Hmong who immigrated to the United States in the latter half of the 1970s. The United States is now home to more than 200,000 Hmong people. Not only have you enriched our nation's culture, but you have donated your time and effort to provide leadership to our communities. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. On a day such as this, I can't help but think of the Laos Memorial in Arlington National Cemetery that was dedicated in memory of the Hmong and Lao combat veterans and their American advisors who served freedom's cause in Southeast Asia. Their patriotic valor and loyalty to the defense of liberty and democracy will never be forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I thank you for allowing me to be here today to celebrate the new year with you. I want you to enjoy your festival. I also want to present to General Vang Pao's son, for him to give to his father a special certificate of congressional recognition presented to General Vang Pao to commemorate the 35th anniversary of Hmongs in America. It's signed this 9th day of October 2010 by myself. Again, thank you. Have a great festival. God bless each and every one of you. God bless America.
我从到的内教古多拱内要从นู่น好มองรู้เชื่อไปเจ้ากูเจเชียให้เดียวกู
Thank you for a wonderful and great speech, and what a wonderful to have you to join us for the new year to celebrate. Thank you. All right, let's move on for our next speaker. And on our list today, because some can have not confirmed, so we are going to go through the list as much as we can. We don't want to miss anybody here, so we'd like to hear from you. And if you're here, we miss you, please do not hesitate. Let us know. The next speaker is our wonderful Butte County Board Supervisor, Bill Connolly. Please welcome Bill Connolly.
I talk to the translator because he can make you look better, good or bad. First, I'd like to thank the Hmong community here in Butte County for allowing me to serve you. I'm very humbled by that privilege. I take it very seriously, and I really believe in the Hmong community and what they've contributed to us locally and on a state and national level. I would like to thank you for being so adamant in regard to our freedoms and how you believe in keeping America free and how you believe in your family and how you take care of your families. I admire that so much. I'm humbled to serve you. But lastly, I'm going to keep this short. I would urge you to get politically active. There is an attack on the freedoms in this country, and it starts at a local level and goes all the way up to a federal level. We're lucky to have someone like Congressman Herger here that represents those freedoms, love of family, freedom of religion, freedom to assemble. You need to keep that alive. You come here, you earn the right to be here, you keep thousands of miles. I'm just so humbled to serve you. Lastly, I'll leave you this. I'll never forget Southeast Asia and the conflict. I'm a non-combat veteran, but I'll never forget how we abandoned that area when we could have won, when we could have kept you all free over there. But now that you're here, help me in not forgetting those that gave all they had for this country and for your freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill, for putting your trust in me to address you to your constituents. It's an honor. 首先到那个外边，我哋有落海路的内有主，我到东那菜路塔，到发东那菜路你有上五里加了到，这叫那脑子那来个菜天了，就是可能来这的，所以首先到那边。
One more time from Air America, and since it's very important to Hmong, we'd like to give a little introduction.
I'm honored. This is actually the role of the EMCs, but they asked me because they thought I could tell a better story. We are grateful and honored that these individuals know the Hmong way before the Hmong arrived here in America. Many of our local leaders here only knew the Hmong within the past 20 years, but this individual and many of his colleagues knew the Hmong some 35 plus years ago. They are actually there with the Hmong in the war, fighting against communism in Southeast Asia. They lost a lot of friends. They lost a lot of loved ones there. The Hmong, American, everybody lost a loved ones there. And we're grateful this year that they are quite neighbors among us in the community. And it's a matter of us reaching out to them, and then they'll come out and reaching out to us. So this year we're very fortunate to have representative from the Air America Association, also a member of the Ravens, who was a pilot program, U.S. Air Force program loaned to the CIA during that time, some 35 years ago. I am pleased to know and pleased to introduce Mr. Gene Hammer, who has become a great friend to the Hmong community, who was a Raven in Laos. Gene?
First, I'd like to thank all of the Hmong community who invited me to attend this impressive ceremony. And 40 years ago, I was one of 180 other pilots who was selected by the embassy to help work with the our job, the Ravens, was to take a soldier in our backseat as an interpreter, fly out over the combat areas, and then put in airstrikes, drop bombs on the enemy, and try to disrupt their plans, their attacks. And it was, it was a special time. We did lose a lot of people. I mean, Hmong lost a tremendous number, but the bravery of the Hmong has never gone unnoticed by the Americans who fought alongside of you. It was amazing in the face of overwhelming NBA forces how you fought, how much you did. And those people who are here who were part of that war have nothing to be ashamed of. country celebrates Veterans Day, which is coming up next month. And I don't think a year has ever gone by that Ravens, and I in particular, have not taken a minute to think about the bravery and the efforts of everybody, the Hmong in particular, during that war. And the Ravens now have a scholarship program, which I would encourage all of the people who are in high school and who have children in high school to take a look. I mean, we do give out scholarships, and it's on our website. But once again, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to be part of this celebration. Thank you.
第二个冲到那教育多讲，要种弄到
Hamners from the Ribbon. So thank you again. We're gonna move on to our program, and I just want to remind you we are right on time. So we're gonna have a few more speakers, and we still right on time. This is very, very happy. So thank you for all of you.
All right, in continuation with our program today, please welcome our next speaker, Thermalito Union School District Superintendent Julian Diaz. Please give him a round of applause.
Superintendent Julian Diaz.
Gracias a la LBA por invitarme a hablar hoy. I did that on purpose to see how my translator translates that. Because I didn't talk to him. You know, I think back when I was a kid, and my father came from another country, so I'm first generation here in America. And as I heard the young lady talk about the poster behind me, talking about how the river reflects prosperity, I thought that's what my father wanted for us. And he wanted to make sure that we learned English. In the same way, Thermalito schools want your kids to learn English, because we know that through the language, they will prosper better in America. But that doesn't happen by itself. My dad had to make sure, and my mom, that I went to school every day.
Oh, thank you.
And attendance at our schools is very good for our Hmong community. And I want you to continue that. But that alone doesn't do it by itself. We train our teachers and make sure that they know how to teach kids how to speak English, how to become more fluent, how to prosper in America. But the other element that's really important is you as parents. We can't do it by ourselves, because behind every successful child is a good parent. And in today's world, you see kids doing things that you're not accustomed to or have not experienced, because you have the Hmong culture and the American culture, and sometimes the two belief systems, they don't talk to each other very well. Just like my father didn't like me going to the high school and learning some new behaviors there, and said, no, eso no se hace. We don't do those things in my house. But those are struggles that we face within two cultures. But parents, you have to play an important role, and that's real difficult to do, because sometimes, even for me as a parent, I have a hard time telling my children, no, you cannot do that. But as parents, we have to take a stand and say, no, you will not go with your friends. My dad had this saying, he said, tell me who you hang with and I will tell you who you are. In simple English, that means if you hang around good kids, I know you're a good kid. If you hang around bad kids, I know you're doing something bad. So we as parents have to take a stronger stand and help guide our children where we want them to go. The school is there for you and your children, but we want you to come and see us more often. Come and speak to the teacher. What can we do, and what can you do to help your children prosper, make sure that river does not run dry? So thank you for inviting me, and I hope to see you on Parent Conference Day on Voting Day. Thank you.
Okay, well, to keep all of you, we have a lot of entertainment, but we're not going to throw that in. So we'd like to hear from our leader, from the representative. So we have a few more people to go, and I promise that'll be it. So our next special guest today, we'd like to welcome the Chief of Oroville Police Department, Bill Legrone. Please welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having me. My name is Bill Legrone. I am the interim Chief of Police for the City of Oroville. The City of Oroville feels a great commitment to the Hmong community and the Hmong people as a whole. I've been fortunate to grow up around the Hmong community for the last 20 years. My children attended schools with your children, played with your children, spent the night at your house, had your children in my home. I have benefited from your culture. There is three things about the Hmong people that I have noticed over the last 20 years, especially the last 10 years as a police officer. The Hmong people have a tremendous commitment to their community, to their culture, and mostly to their families. That is something that during these economic times everyone is feeling the effect of, that we have to keep important and important.
Our next speaker is someone who is understanding and have a place in her heart to help make everyone welcome. She is among the first Anglo-American to reach out welcoming the Hmong community into Oroville. Her friendship with the Hmong goes back to the late 80s with her then husband Bob Mayer. They were the first American friends the Hmong made in Oroville. Please welcome our former Butte County Border Supervisor, Vivian Mayer.
First of all, I want to thank you for asking me to come today. The spring of 1989, Bob and I had just returned from Los Angeles, where he had attended law school for 5 years, and we came home, and he worked at the DA's office as a deputy district attorney, and I had a day where I went to visit the library, and in the library over here in Oroville, I saw these two young students looking at books, just very studious, and I thought, how beautiful. They're really studying where our kids were out playing around, but they're studying, but they looked like they were struggling. So I did something that I never do. It is not my custom to walk up to strangers and introduce myself, but I got up out of my chair and I walked over and introduced myself to two students. Here they are. Ty and Vang were studying to learn English. They hadn't had any contact with a Caucasian, and as I approached the table, they stood and were so very polite, very kind. But what really hit me, I had spent 2.5 months in a foreign country in 1987. I didn't speak the language, I didn't know the customs, and I didn't know many people, but there I was in Colombia, South America, Cali, the drug capital of the world. But here I was, my daughter was a missionary there. I know what it's like to be afraid. I know what it's like to walk down the street and be hated. I know what it's like to not understand, or the customs, and it was very hard. I walked in fear. But that's kind of the way I felt about these brothers, who I call brothers, is that here they are in a strange land. So after introducing myself to Ty and Jer asked, he said, I would like you to visit my family. And I thought he was about 60. He was 26. But anyway, I told him, I gave my husband's phone number, and I said, you call my husband and ask my husband. And so that very day, he called Bob. And that next Friday, we had dinner together at Jer's house. And that was the beginning. It was one of those defining moments. Ty had written a speech, because he didn't speak English at that time at all, but he had a paper written in English. But he read that to Bob and I, and he made this statement. He said, we are Southeast Asians. We had to leave our country, and now we have no country. That broke my heart. We have no country. And I thought, well, what is going to happen? What's going to happen? So from that time on, we had several meetings together at our house with a lot of the Hmong community. We sat around the table and we talked, we planned. What could we do to bring in the culture gap? And so what we had to figure out, like a step 1 and step 2, because I was speaking a lot with my hands and smiling a lot, and so was Bob. He did better than all of us. He was an interpreter. He's a good man, and he's very smart. He learned fast. Anyway, through that, this is what we did. we got a hold of Mike Ramsey, the district attorney. So Bob and I and Jer went together and said, okay, what are the main problems in the Hmong community? And it was the social infractions. And they were getting arrested, catching fish without a fishing license, hunting without a hunting license. But if you don't know the law, how are you going to know? So what we did, the three of us, we found some basic laws. We put them on paper in English, simply. Jer translated it into Vang and Lao, and gave them to the community. And that was quite a job. So you ought to see, this is a fascinating paper here that I kept it all these years. So my heart goes out, and from that time on, it was the building of a bridge. And I think it was a bridge of communication between peoples. We need to keep that bridge open, and we, as leaders in the community, need to learn to listen to the heartbeat of those that don't understand. We need to understand. So a friendship was formed with our families 22 years ago, and their wives, his wife Wa, Jer's wife Jua were my sisters. We started a women's class to speak English. I don't know if Mr. Diaz would have approved of my method of teaching. We called it barefoot method. We sat on the floor and we looked at catalogs. We learned what a cucumber was in English and what a radish was in English, onions. And I learned in Hmong, they learned in English, but it was one of the most delightful 2 years of my life to be with those ladies and to learn about their culture. And I want to thank you very much for what you have done in the community. I never see Hmong without a smile. I think that is so wonderful. So the friendship, 22 years, and I want to thank you very, very much. I thank these brothers, my brothers. I always call them my brothers for 22 years. Someone say, do you know Ty? I say, yes, he's my brother.
Thank you once more time for Vivian Meyer. Thank you. 2 more speakers, I promise, and that's it.
In continuation, if we would have Councilman Art Harley come up.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you for having me here today. Ali, Oroville City Council. I'm here representing Mayor Jernigan and the City of Oroville. It's a pleasure to speak with you and sharing your celebration. This event today shows America's commitment to the Hmong and Lao communities, to show its appreciation for the sacrifices made during the Vietnam War and your countrymen for your new country, America. The importance of a gathering such as this is to celebrate the rich heritage of your people on American soil. The Hmong and Lao communities have shown Americans your strong and diligent work ethic, cultural diversity, and your ability to adapt to foreign culture. I can only impress upon your youth to continue the traditions of your people. Build your future on the foundation of your heritage. You will never be able to successfully move forward if you lose sight of your past. I also would like to stress the importance of education. It's the foundation on which your youth will build their future with the prosperity of your new country while holding fast to the history of your old country. I would personally like to thank the men and women who sacrificed to give me the freedom to stand here before you today. I do appreciate that. At night when I bow my head, I thank God for your courage and your devotion and your willingness to participate in this great country's future. Again, thank you so much for inviting us here today. Enjoy your celebration.
We invite all of you here to join our VIP lunch, which Hmong style VIP lunch is at the cafeteria of the school cafeteria, which approved for our children. We believe a VIP is approved as well. So please don't go anywhere. If you're here, please join us a little bit later on. But before I call our last speaker, I'd like to personally, on behalf of Hmong of Butte County, like to recognize Kathy Chase. Kathy, please stand up, please. She is one of the teacher in Butte County that helped hundreds, if not thousands, of Hmong members to get job and move from unemployed to self-sufficiency on behalf of Butte College. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker is Bob Sharkey of Feather River Recreation Park District. Please welcome him onto the stage.
I've got a person who came here. He's part of you. The exciting thing for me being here today was I was at the very first Hmong festival, and boy, is it different. And it was so exciting to see your culture blended into Oroville. It is the best thing that Oroville can have is having you here. And my brother was in that war with you. And it was incredible what you did. Thank God for you and your patriotism. Thank God. And the thing is, this festival, to me, is the most important festival in Oroville. This culture, and for everybody to experience it, to be out on this grass. And there's a fellow, a really great fellow. His name is Vang. He worked for me with the district. I'm retired from the district now, for the Feather River Recreation Park District. And he worked for us on a program through PIC. He was a high school student. Really noticed quickly that this guy was learning quick, really good guy. Young. Well, we wound up hiring him. He's worked for the district 10 years. He is our best employee by far. So good for you, good for you. And Bill wants to say a little bit about you as well.
I'd like to just say, when he said Hugh, I thought he said Y-O-U, and I thought maybe you need a ball guy to translate. I didn't know. Hugh is a great person. He's a real hard worker. He's always been able to answer the phone when we had an emergency. I'm involved with a lot of nonprofits. He's just a steady person, and he's a very good representative of what Hmong culture can do for America. Get in there and uplift it, make it better. And I'd like to say Bob is one of the most humble people I've ever met. He has actually really done a lot for this community and deserves respect in the future as much as he respects you. I'd like to say that Bob is the father of Feather River Parks and Recreations Park down here at Riverbend Park. Very humble person.
Well, thank you, Bill. And thank you, all of you, for being here. And thank you for you patriots that you've done so much for this country and for all of the good things that you've done for your own country. So thank you very much. And let's get this party started.
Yeah, that's the last speaker. Isn't that great?
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Thank you. And last but not least, I would like to welcome the founder of Lao Veterans of America in Northern California chapter. He's not only a local Hmong leader, but stretched as far as nationally and internationally, dealing on Hmong issues. Congressman Wally Herger always joked about him about being the general. Please help me welcome formal Major Vang Tai, please.
Rong xia wo cho be I chong de ti ki ti nang cha Hmong America nya lu te ti America. One day chapter wo cho be to Congressman Wally Herger. Wa ne che mo lu che nyong to ko pe nu no. Wo cho tha wa zong wa ya tha nai phon wa po tu tu che to pon da Fresno to ko pe nu no tie. Wo cho trong là chứ city council thì trong đó cho xử lý từ chief police nhau hôm nọ chuyện tôi cởi u rong xe thì u cho u ta kia bên chỉ đó này hả chứ bên nhau lúc rõ Oroville nó khó bên nhau tàu nhau rõ giờ mua trong là chứ thì bên trong cũng như America làm mấy bê sể nhau lúc trong Oroville vấn đề chấp lời giờ bố mấy giờ kia vi biệt mấy giờ giờ ở tù kia biết sao kế họ thì ở giờ từ Anthony mấy Racy giờ từ đó bên Chishala hay cho kế plong tù kế mù lò xí chùa kế cho nó cho luôn trong Oroville từ tí bây giờ từ former Mayor Susie cú tàu một lần nữa xí thả xong ít xí trong tuổi gì chỗ qua kia cho mong cho kế thon là từ trò do xa sầu y sẽ chia tuổi do lúc thừa America nó ấy do trong đây cha ta khác đỡ trong ý chí chua bùa chua chỗ cho giờ tụ phú thèn bố đi hơn cơ nếu mua lúc chạy nhung đòi cú thả lấy áo xua mong nhau hầu nữ luôn không cả hay cho cái đây tuổi nhau lúc thừa America bây giờ đây cha bây tròn mong lò bất thơ là chùa tờ lúc trường lò tua bây thiệt tuần thiệt tóm là tòa hậu bây giờ đây cha bây thiệt đi ở do đó lúc trường nó nhau tàu nó tàu nó chỉ một lâu mơn đủ nó giờ ít khó và trồng nó chứ nó mua kế cổng tiền rồi bây hành hình mong lò bất thơ là chùa cho và nhau trò xa cổng tây California để tôi tháo và cho nó đi sao đó nó nè sao đời tua nó nè tua ca tua hú tua đời tua blia cậu nè ra cá một chế nên ra nhẹ ra cú nên ra cho lù công lù mông đời cho nó chứ để chế đỡ cho nó chứ không lo có là giờ bê tụ cho nó cho ua cho lù cho mù ở pi này luôn này pi này cho kế nhau luôn thì thở nó để có sao đời ra cá mù qua một chế là một cá mù hú ta nó cú thoát chờ nè cho nó cho ua tan thọ cho nhiệt sĩ kinh tế trà bây một năm mỏ trong tàu cafeteria lu nhiều sản phẩm nó đó uống đi sẽ được trồng đấy
乡下交接，道路之地，路得路走鸟之địa途，北地道着我这苏风浪我这。 cho bà trẻ trẻ lưu xia bóng đá qua cha rau nó chỉ nhớ đani về lưng dây mua cho ta dây tỏ trong xia muốn chia phải buồn nhiều nắng kia buồn đồng thư về lu của mùa bóng tha kia chỉ tàu trong nắng thư chỉ in ra miền nhua của tu giàu chạy chỉ sợ lu cha đa tu mò đại nia xuân dia đi kể cho nhẹ nửa nín nào bây tia chín trở luôn mua bây trong lì chia cánh của chi bây tia chi mùa của mùa muôn hồ về tàu cho ta mua nhỏ trở về lưu tây chầm đó đôi ý sơn gì sông cha chờ chi họ lúc chi lì bé lúc tết chờ chỉ thay dân bé thiệt tàu trò và trẻ chết dù con lòng khó trẻ trẻ cái vua như này việc quan đồng từ bé lúc của mùa phong thả thì chỉ tàu đó lông từ bé phong tết chờ cứ chỉ bé chỉ mùa bé dùng lì cho chia cơn vua thiên nhà phong tê chùa phong rồng đi kể cho niềm hứa nín nào bé thia chuyện thơ lúa múa tê chơi bé trong lì chia cơn vua chi bé thia chuyện mùa vua dùa muôn hô bé tàu cho ta mua nhỏ cho bé lưu tế thơm bao tua ý tròn gì là
bao sủa tao nhỏ li ya ta lo chọn trong lùi gió luồng chén chi plo
It's a long, long journey till I know where I'm supposed to be. It's a long, long journey, and I don't know if I can believe when shadows